happy Halloween season. I mean, it's 10 days till Halloween. Are you kidding me? I don't have my costume. That's sad. Okay, it's okay. I'm not gonna get into that. I should have my costume by now. There are no excuses. Okay, today I would like to do something super fun. I've written down some would you rather questions, Halloween edition. One of my favorite things to do is to do would you rather questions. They're just so fun, especially when they're themed. So when I ask these questions, I want you to imagine that it's Halloween night, it's the big night, and there are a bunch of situations you could get yourself into. And for each of these situations, there are two outcomes. There are two outcomes. You can pick this or that, or this or that. You're going to choose this path, or this path, or this path. Let's find out. Okay, so for the first scenario, it's Halloween night. So all of the creatures are out, all of the monsters, all the googly booglies are out. Would you rather, for Halloween night, be served a fancy dinner by a vampire, maybe Dracula himself? Or would you rather be invited to a werewolf's man cave and just chill out and eat candy? Pick this or that. Which option would you choose? 1 or 2? Cool. I mean, I don't know. I can't really pick. That one's hard. I think for the rest of them I have answers, but for that one, I don't know. I just don't know. Next. On Halloween night, you're out trick-or-treating. Although, one house you get to, you knock on the door and you say trick or treat. And they don't give you a treat. It's a trick. They give you a trick, which I've actually never had happen to me, but would you rather the trick be that this mysterious figure at the door curses you to be the colors of your favorite candy wrapper? So, for instance, if your favorite candy wrapper is a Reese's, maybe your hair turns orange and your skin turns yellow. Or if you're a Tootsie Roll, you become black and white, brown and white stripes, Or the trick be, you will always have skeleton hands for the rest of your life. Pick 1 or 2. Yeah, I agree. The other one is just like obviously not the right answer. Right, okay. Third scenario. It's Halloween night and you've lost your friend and you find yourself on a beaten path in the woods near a graveyard. And out from the shadows is a black cat with green eyes. And he prances up to you and he speaks to you. He's the wisest cat you've ever met in your entire life. This cat says to you, you can ask me one question. I have knowledge of the entire universe. But you can pick one of these 2 questions. Either you can ask me How do you get to the dead world? Where are all of these skeletons, zombies, vampires, werewolves, witches? Where are they all coming from? How do I get there? Or how do I speak to all living cats? I can speak to you now. How can I speak to every cat? Would you rather the option where you can speak to the dead or speak to all living cats? Pick one or two. Interesting. I don't know. That's very interesting. I feel like that tells me a lot about you. Okay. Fourth scenario. It's Halloween night. Maybe you've done your trick-or-treating. Maybe you've now seen into the universe because of this black cat you stumbled upon. Now you've stumbled upon a block party. How fun! You've gone up mountains, down hills, rolling hills, and you've reached a flat block party. There's so many people. It's raving. And at the center of it, there's a giant mansion, a black mansion with smoke coming out of it. There's a fire lit inside. The windows are green. Now this block party could either have option 1 or 2. Will this block party have a giant bouncy house that's as tall as the towering mansion? As tall as the towering mansion. Or it has a miniature fair in the backyard of the house that you go through. You open a creaky gate, and you go into the yard, and there's mini games like bobbing for apples and get the spider on the web, and it has an outhouse that has a scary monster inside with weird mirrors. Maybe even a little mini maze. Maybe even a little mini wagon. Giant bouncy house. Or fair. Pick 1 or 2. Yeah. Sick. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I think it depends on what you like better. The idea of having a place where you can have fun inside, or a spread out space where you can choose to do certain things. Just depends on what you prefer. Okay, last scenario. It's the end of the night. You've got to go to sleep. I know Halloween is so fun, but it's only one day and you've gotten all your candy and you're ready to get into bed. You have a sugar coma. Tomorrow you're gonna wake up and you're gonna have candy for breakfast. But now that you're all sugared up, it's hard for you to go to sleep. But then knock at your bedroom door. In comes a witch. And she says, I've made a potion for you because you've got to go to sleep. And I have 2 potions left. I've knocked it. Everybody else's door, everybody else is asleep, but you. I only have 2 potions left. Now, I can either give you potion number 1, which is give you a dream. That whatever happens in that dream is actually going to come true. Now, you don't know what the dream is, because when you go to sleep, you don't know what your dream is going to be about. But since you've had a good day, it might be a good dream and something good might happen. But maybe you don't want to take that risk. Well, what about number 2? Well, because this witch is a witch, of course, both options are going to be risky. So option 2 is this potion is going to make you wake up with a random spooky power, and you're going to have this power forever. What power, you say? Well, maybe you become like a vampire and you feel like you need to suck the blood out of any human being. Or you become a werewolf. You wake up with werewolf powers and you won't know until the next full moon that you're a werewolf. You won't know. Maybe you'll become a zombie when you die and you won't know that you're going to be a zombie until you die. 2 very risky potions, but you have to take one because you have to go to sleep. 1 or 2. I know, hard, right? Okay. Well, tomorrow when you wake up, I hope that your choice wasn't the wrong one. We're gonna find out, but it's now time to go to sleep. And if you haven't eaten all your candy, you're gonna have some in the morning. So that's just more reason to go to sleep, okay? Okay.